I'm at Hong Kong International Airport and I'm heading back to Europe. On my last flight, I tried Cathay Pacific, brand new business class, the Aria Suite. But this time, I'm flying with their older business class product. So, how does Cathay Pacific older business class product compare to the brand new Aria Suite? And is it still worth flying? Let's find out. Hong Kong is a fantastic airport when it comes to one-world lounge access. As a Cathay Pacific business class passenger, you can choose from several amazing lounges. And honestly, lounge access here is probably one of the best parts flying with Cathay Pacific from Hong Kong. One of my favorite lounges is the Pier Business Class Lounge, but since I've been there before, I decided to try something different this time, the deck. It's located in Terminal 1, Level 7, near Gate 6. Just take the escalator or elevator up and you will find it. The deck has both indoor and semi-outdoor seating. The outdoor section overlooks in the terminal concourse, which give a nice and open feel. Toward the back of the lounge, near the shower suites, there's a quiet area with large, comfortable chairs. Restrooms and shower facilities are available. The showers are stocked with Bamford toiletries, which is a nice touch. Like other Cathay Pacific lounges, the deck features a noodle bar, where you can order freshly made noodles and dim sum. There also is a self-serve buffet with a variety of snacks and light dishes. Overall, the deck was a solid lounge experience. It felt a bit quieter and more relaxed than the Pier, though the Pier has more food options, extra features, and a slightly more premium vibe. My flight was departing from Gate 50, just a short walk from the deck. Boarding began 40 minutes before scheduled time. Even though this flight didn't have first class cabin, Cathay Pacific still invites One-World Emerald members to board first, and then followed by business class passengers and One-World Safran members. Once on board, I was warmly greeted by the lovely crew and quickly shown to my seat, 22 kilo. As I stepped into the cabin, it was clear that this isn't Cathay's newest or most cutting-edge design. Especially after recently flying their latest business class product, the difference was noticeable. But the cabin still felt elegant. The color palette is muted but stylish, and the overall space feels very open. The business class cabin, as you see, is huge. You don't often see that many business class seats in a single section. Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-1000 features 46 business class seats in a one-to-one layout, arranged in a reverse herringbone configuration, and every seat has direct aisle access. If you're traveling with someone, the center seats are a good option, but keep in mind you still need to lean forward a bit to talk, and there's no privacy divider between them, so if you're flying solo, the window seat is definitely the better choice. Alright, let's check out the seat. Cathay Pacific Airbus A350-1000 feature reverse herringbone seats based on Safran Cirrus III platform. These seats are noticeably more spacious than your average reverse herringbone layout. Just look at the size of the footwell, it is huge. The seat itself is 51 cm wide and reclines into a fully flat bed that's 190 cm long. In front of your seat, there's an 18-inch IFE screen, which you can slide around to get the optimal viewing angle. What really sets these reverse herringbone seats apart is how spacious the ottoman area is. Many reverse herringbone seats have tight footwell, where you have to tuck in your feet, but that's not the case here. The ottoman is large and open, making the seats much more comfortable. And there's a handy storage compartment on the side of the seat, at knee level. There's also a magazine holder at the bottom, along with a coat hanger. This is where you also hang the breakfast card. Cathay Pacific provides these cards so you can fill out the preference in advance, like wherever you want to be woken up and what you like to eat for breakfast. Next to the aisle, the armrest has a pocket for holding a water bottle. You can raise or lower the armrest depending on whether you want somewhere to rest your arm or need more space for sleeping. Plus, there's a small strip on the seats that flips up to give you a few extra centimeters of width when it's in lie flat bed mode. The headrest is adjustable, which I think is an underrated feature that really adds to comfort. On the side of the console, you find the IFE remote controller, reading light, and the seat controls with 2 preset positions. There's also a small enclosed storage compartment with a vanity mirror and a hook for your headphones, plus a universal power outlet and a USB-A port inside. The counter next to the seat is quite large, so you can easily place a laptop or other items during the flight. There's also a built-in armrest beside of the seat. The tray table extends out from the console and can be folded in half for more flexibility. The overhead console only features reading light, unfortunately, and no individual air nozzles. At each seat, you find a Bamford amenity kit, a bowl of water, slippers, and bedding waiting for you when you're bored. The bedding is neatly packed in a fabric cube, and it includes a long, thick duvet along with a mattress pad for extra comfort. The slippers were comfortable, maybe not the highest quality, but definitely good enough for this flight. Before takeoff, we were offered a choice of pre-departure drinks, including champagne, orange juice, and water, followed by hot towel service and takeaway food orders. If you liked the video, please consider to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps our channel grow so we can create even more videos. Thanks for your support. Supper was served after takeoff. Here's a menu for my flight. If you're flying from Hong Kong, you also have the option to pre-order your meal online, but you need to do this at least 24 hours before departure. This is similar to Singapore's airline's book-to-cook service, and being able to choose your meal in advance is always a nice and premium touch. For this flight, I decided to try the baked crab from the online menu. The baked crab was rich and creamy, the sauce was smooth and went well with the crab meat. My rating? 8 out of 10. It is also worth mentioning that with this supper service, no appetizer or salad was offered, likely because this was a late night departure. I wasn't that hungry since I already eaten quite a bit in the lounge, so I skipped the cheese plate and went straight to the dessert. I chose the ginger milk pudding and it was delicious. The ginger milk pudding was creamy and smooth with a nice balance of sweetness and a hint of the ginger heat. My rating? 7 out of 10. Business class has access to 4 lavatories, 2 in the front of the cabin and 2 at the rear. I believe at least one of the rear ones is shared with premium economy. The lavatories are modern but fairly standard in size, and they are stocked with Bamford hand gel and body lotion. The seats converts into 190 cm fully flat bed, and thanks to the spacious footwell and generous room around in the area, there was no problem getting comfortable. And as a side sleeper, I really appreciated the extra space. The footwell was very wide as well. This is one of the most comfortable reverse herringbone lie-flat beds I tried, and thanks to that, I got a solid 5-6 hours sleep on the flight. The amenity kit is provided by Bamford, and it includes all the usual essentials. Inside you find eye shade, dental kit, earplugs, mouthwash, cooling body gel, multi-balm, and pillow mist. The IFE system features an 18-inch high-definition touchscreen. It is easy to use, and it comes with an intuitive interface and handy shortcuts for home screen. The selection of movies and TV shows was extensive, with a good mix of both Western and Asian content. Each seat came with a pair of headphones, but I found to be pretty low quality, not very comfortable, and the noise cancelling wasn't great. One feature I really liked was the timeline on the home screen. It made it easy to keep track of the flight progress. When I woke up, there were still more than 5 hours left of the flight, so I took the opportunity to order from the all-day menu, and I went with the signature wonton noodles and Hong Kong egg-style egg tart. The noodles were quite good. Both of the wontons and noodles had a nice springy texture, and the broth was flavorful and comforting. My rating? 9 out of 10. The Hong Kong style egg tart is less sweet than the Macau version, which I usually prefer, but this one was actually quite good. My rating? 8 out of 10. As we began our approach to Amsterdam, the crew started preparing for breakfast. About 90 minutes before landing, breakfast was served. For breakfast, there were 5 breakfast options available, and I opted for the Chinese-style breakfast. It included seasonal fruit, sliced beef and mushroom congee, and a selection of dim sum. The dim sum was quite good, and it actually tasted similar to what you get in the lounge. My rating? 8 out of 10. Congee is one of my favorite breakfast dishes, and this one was warm and comforting. While beef congee is my top choice, it was still flavorful and satisfying. My rating? 7 out of 10. This was my first time flying Cathay Pacific Safran Cirrus Business Class seats on a long-haul flight, and I have to say, I was really impressed with the hard product. Even though it's not the most high-tech reverse herringbone seat, it's still one of the most comfortable versions I tried. The soft product was great too, especially the food. Even though this was a night flight with a lighter meal service, the quality was excellent and everything tasted really good. The crew also delivered great service. They were friendly, attentive, and they even addressed me by my name. It might not have the doors or a modern take of the new Aria Suite, but the A350 Business Class still offers a really solid experience. The seat is spacious, comfortable, and thoughtfully designed. Cathay Pacific A350 products stands out, and I gladly fly it again. We hope you enjoyed watching our video and sharing our incredible flight with Cathay Pacific Business Class on their A350-1000. Consider to like or subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to bringing more amazing content in the future. Until then, take care and see you next time.